Larry King interviews Christopher Columbus. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a guest tonight whose name echoes through the corridors of history, Christopher Columbus. Mr. Columbus, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. King. It is an unexpected pleasure to find myself in this strange and wonderful time.
It's certainly strange, Mr. Columbus. Let's delve right in. Your voyages opened the Americas to European exploration, a momentous achievement. What drove you to embark on such a perilous journey?
The allure of the unknown, Mr. King. I was driven by a deep desire to explore, to uncover the mysteries that the vast oceans held, and to find a direct water route west from Europe to Asia. I believed in the richness that lay beyond the horizon, not only in gold and spices, but in knowledge and understanding.
Many today, however, view your expeditions as the beginning of a painful chapter for the indigenous peoples of the Americas, leading to their subjugation, oppression, and the loss of their lands. How do you respond to such a perspective?
This is a heavy burden that history has placed upon my shoulders. I set sail with a yearning for discovery and unity of worlds unknown. The ensuing suffering of indigenous populations was not my intent, but I cannot deny the role my journeys played in setting the stage for these events. It's a solemn reminder of the consequences that exploration and encounter with new lands and peoples can bring, often unintended and far-reaching.
Yet you ruled brutally as governor, allowing natives to be exploited. Doesn't this undermine your legacy?
You must view my actions in context. Harsh discipline maintained order among greedy colonists. Though some depict me as a tyrant, I curbed the worst abuses when possible. But you are right. I failed to protect innocents from the full force of conquest.
Still, your arrival unleashed horrific cruelty against indigenous Americans. Can you claim heroic status?
I leave those judgments to history. I accomplished something remarkable by reaching new land by sailing west. But human achievement often carries moral complexity. I took the first step into the unknown. What followed was beyond my control.
Your arrival in the Americas is celebrated as Columbus Day in the United States, but there's a growing movement to replace it with Indigenous Peoples Day. What are your thoughts on this?
In light of the suffering and the erasure of indigenous cultures and communities that followed in the wake of my voyages, I find this to be a move of respect and reflection. It's important to honor and remember the indigenous peoples, their cultures, history, and the injustices they have faced. If the commemoration of my voyage can give way to a greater understanding and respect for the native peoples of these lands, it is a change worth making.
Your journeys change the world, opening unknown realms and connecting disparate civilizations. Given the hindsight, would you have done anything differently?
Looking back, Mr. King, I believe the spirit of exploration is essential to human progress. However, it should never come at the expense of the dignity, rights, and cultures of indigenous populations. My hope would have been for a meeting of worlds characterized by mutual respect, learning, and shared growth. If I could change the manner in which these encounters unfolded, ensuring the preservation and honor of indigenous life and culture, I would do so wholeheartedly.
Any last words on how history should regard you?
As an imperfect man who achieved something unprecedented, for better or worse. Judge me not in black and white, but in shades of gray, and let my story serve as cautionary tale on power's corrupting influence. But do not deny what I accomplished against tall odds. I leave my legacy to posterity.
Mr. Columbus, I appreciate your time and your insights into the complexities of exploration, discovery, and their profound impacts. Thank you for joining us.
It has been an honor to reflect upon these matters, Mr. King. May the future hold a path of healing, understanding, and mutual respect among all peoples of the world.
Well said, Mr. Columbus, and thank you to everyone watching. Until next time, good night. If you enjoyed this conversation, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning. This is thriveVerse, signing off.